Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the ninth episode of Flip Flappers. So, last episode, the beginning of the episode was kind of a tease. It made us think that we were going to get a pool episode, and I guess a small amount of the episode was a pool episode. But the bulk of the episode was they jumped into pure illusion once again and fought bad guys, as they usually do there. Although they did do it while wearing their swimsuits, so, that's still pretty nice, I suppose. But yeah, in all seriousness, it was a really good episode. The epic fight between the giant robot piloted by schoolgirls in a swimsuits, was a great scene. The music, animation, all that was on point. It was just really fun to watch. And the aesthetic of the city was really cool as well. I really liked that. Yaika actually helped them quite a bit, being really tsundere along the way, which I imagine the organization that she is a part of is not going to appreciate that too much, so relations there might be getting even worse. So I am holding on to my theory that she will join Flip Flappers, eventually. But you never know. But yeah, Papika once again referred to Kokona as Mimi, so I am hoping we get some explanation exactly who that is this episode. I assume we will, but my assumptions are usually wrong with this show. But if I was to make some more assumptions, it would be that Mimi used to be is Papika's old partner, but something happened to her. And being with Coconuts triggering those memories. If I had to venture a guess, that's what it would be. I'm probably wrong. I guess we'll find out one way or the other, so let's get into it. As usual, there'll be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There is a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. This one nice and clean locker room. But yeah, if we're starting with Yayaka, there's probably going to be something happening there. Oh, who's the little one? She's cute. Yeah, you've been replaced. The bad guys usually don't give that many chances. Amorphous is what they call the fragments, right? So yeah, yes, Yayaka. I keep wanting to call her Sayaka. Yayaka, yeah, things are definitely going bad for her in that group. Well, now this last chance is going to work out for her. But it is interesting how the bad guys now have a new... I don't know what you'd call them. A new fragment hunter. I mean, I can just call them flip flappers on their side, but... Wait, didn't Papika try to eat something that she really shouldn't eat when she found at the bottom of the pool? Everything, pretty much. I guess that's the important thing. Oh, Mimi. Mimi must like them. I wonder why Paprika's having these memory issues now. Still does not like that room. And hopefully Yayaka doesn't take it from you when you do. I thought she lost that thing. She either found it or has another one. Yeah, but you don't need to snap at her. He's like, Mom and Dad, stop fighting. Or Mom and Mom in this case. That is so cute. Yeah, they're not going to be able to work together very well if they're fighting. I mean, we had that issue with their sync ratio, or whatever they called it, earlier in the series, which is why they started living together to work on that. They went to outer space to look for one. Yeah, so that's what they call the fragments. But it's kind of sad. The only way the enemy can actually find them is by basically stalking the flip-flappers. Did not answer the question, Paprika. I caught that little pouty face. You're being difficult as well. In fact, more so. I imagine Yayaka's feeling very conflicted right now. I've been attacked by spaghetti and became a meatball. Oh, we actually get some hand-to-hand combat again? We haven't really had a whole lot of that. He's seen better days. I mean, you gotta try something. At least they can see what's going on, somehow. I don't see any windows on the outside. That's pure illusion for you, I suppose. Run away, and then she flies. Though to be fair, that's a translation thing. I do kind of like the twins. Of course. Yeah. Starting to get a little bit bored. Apparently he has a brain in there. She probably does. I mean, she joined that organization for a reason. Whatever that may be. This high-speed chase just went down a hill. And then it just went down. Oh, that's not fair. Oh, that's plain dirty. With Papika's personality, she might actually do that. The temptation to Photoshop that. You really shouldn't go unconscious. Oh, wow. Papika's smarter than I gave her credit for. Going for a quick peek. I approve. I mean, they both have allies that are trapped in there. In fact, Yaika has more allies in there. Now, I don't think it's a normal thing. I assume she's thinking it's Mimi. You're not being very cooperative, Yaika. And that's not how you give a hug. Deep down. And Yaika's clearly jealous. That's my interpretation, and I'm sticking to it. And she really is jealous. I mean, Coconut doesn't have a lot more emotions than the twins do. Okay, I think we saw this in the preview. Last episode's preview of this episode. Well, already being pretty friendly on their first meeting. I mean, nobody really likes tests of any variety. She really is. Though currently she's kind of miffed at Paprika. Man, the first meeting and they're already holding hands. Yeah, I could waste no time. So yeah, clearly they're at a hospital, which was my guess, but I wasn't sure. And you were caught. It probably didn't help making noise. Though I guess sitting there quietly would have been pretty boring. A friend for life. Or at the very least for a few years. Should be careful, Paprika, or you'll get caught in there as well. Oh, that had to hurt. But she's still more worried about Coconut. And she's gonna get trapped in there. Though she gets trapped in there, she still has the fragment, which Yayaka wants, so she'll have to get in there. I wonder if there was their emotions connecting that broke it. Are they saying she was like assigned to be friends with Coconut? If I interpreted that right. You know, you might want to transform. From one person to the next. Basically switched roles now. And she didn't even flinch from that. The hair color change when they flap really does throw me off a little bit. Basically fighting in a prism of their memories together. This really is kind of an amazing show. And then the one with Papika and her. I thought Papika was the one that had that. You're not gonna kill her. We both know you're not gonna... Yeah, you can't do it. Yeah, that might have been the last straw. Hopefully I didn't kill her. Just a bit. Of course they end it there. Why wouldn't they? I don't think they would kill off Yayaka there. But yeah, I think it's safe to say she's no longer with that organization. Flip, flap, flip, flap. That robot went through so much abuse this episode. By a weird kid that had nothing better to do. Oh, so we do have a little bit more left. Even if she's tried to kill me a few times. But you know, that's just what friends do. I was actually about to say, We did not learn anything more about Mimi. But it's clearly getting worse, whatever's up with her. Okay, so I at least guessed that right. She was her ex-partner. The question is, what happened to her? So, that was the 9th episode of Flip Flappers. And it was quite an episode. Paprika is clearly having some kind of memory issue, mixing up her memories of... I almost said Paprika. Of Coconut with Mimi. And we still didn't really learn a whole lot about the deal with Mimi, except at the very end where what I already guessed, it was her ex-partner. Doesn't really explain why she's having these issues, though. It could just be Paprika being Paprika. But yeah, Coconut spent the bulk of the episode trapped in a giant spaghetti ball thing with the twins. Talk about torture. While Paprika had to deal with Yaika outside. There's a little high-speed chase that just kind of petered out after a while. But yeah, Yaika was definitely in hot water with the organization. And it really was the last straw there, near the end where she refused to do what she had to do to Coconut, because Coconut is still her friend, even if they were on different sides and everything. But yeah, Yaika definitely took a lot of damage near the end there. I'm sure she's going to be okay. She'll get the medical help she needs and probably will end up joining Flip Flap. Hopefully. Because obviously, on the other side they do have that other girl, so it makes sense that Flip Flap would need to get an additional girl as well to balance things out. But yeah, I really liked the little fight they had in the prism showing Yaika's memories with Coconut in the different reflections and then being broken and everything. There's definitely a lot of symbolism there, and even showed one with Coconut and Paprika. That was a pretty cool scene. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say on this one. So let me know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.